You're watching E.T.N. Share and subscribe.
Okay, so it has been pretty quiet as of late up until the last couple of days. So the first thing is we have got a director for Venom 2, Andy Serkis. Now, Andy Serkis, I think, is a very talented man. A lot of people did like the first Venom. There are some people who think that it wasn't so great. Nonetheless, it performed very well at the box office. Whatever flaws were in the first Venom, I do have confidence that Andy Serkis can improve upon it. And I thought it was some pretty decent news. I like Andy Serkis not only as a director and a producer, but obviously as the most talented motion capture actor in the industry. So I think that's some pretty good news. We all know that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is pretty much over and done with at this point. But it seems like Marvel and ABC are teaming up together again. They're going to be doing a new superhero series more focused on female superheroes. Now, what's not clear is whether or not it's going to be a brand new created superhero or something from the comics. They seem to not really have identified which. Right here it says there's a new Marvel superhero series in the works at ABC, and it'll focus on a brand new female character mostly. In the article, it also talks about how a couple of names that were popped up. One of them was She-Hulk. I wouldn't mind seeing a She-Hulk. But this is going to be a woman-centric show of female superheroes. They're probably going to grab a couple of the heroes from the comic books, female heroes, and make a show, a superhero team show on ABC that's going to be the female superheroes. And, you know, you'll hear it. SJW, this, and that. All right, fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, I think it depends how it's filmed, right? My concern when it comes to anything that's a female-related content is when I watch it, am I going to feel like this is organic, or am I going to feel like this is politically motivated? And that's the key. So I'm not going to rush to the SJW argument just yet. I think a female superhero team TV show is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Marvel does have a lot of good female superheroes. So we'll see which ones they decide to pluck from their roster. Now, they did say it's mostly new Marvel superheroes. So I'm guessing maybe some of the more recent female superheroes like, Kamala Khan, maybe, who is also rumored to be in the movies. She-Hulk would be good. Maybe they take, I believe her name was Monica Rambeau. Was it Monica Rambeau? I know she has a daughter too, and I get their names crisscrossed. But maybe that character from Captain Marvel will go into the TV show. So we'll see. I'm not going to jump down to SJ. You guys will see it. There's going to be videos about it. There'll be SJW stuff going up. I will reserve my judgment until the show releases and I watch it and we'll see what kind of characters they have. So we'll see. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm hoping people don't jump the gun on that because, as you guys have heard me say before, I also am on the same page with a lot of those content creators. I don't like SJW being pushed, but I do believe some of those content creators have gotten to a point now where the minute a female IP is announced or the minute there's a female involved in a current IP, everybody jumps to the SJW gun. And a lot of times, it's really the media that pushes that, not necessarily the creators. It's usually the media. But if what you're watching, if you start to see that, because you can see it clearly in any show or any movie, if you start to see that, or if the creative team starts to speak that language, then I think it's open season. But I think until that happens, we shouldn't jump the SJW gun just yet. So I am actually looking forward to the idea of a female superhero team TV show on ABC with Marvel female superheroes because they have a lot of good ones, and I would like to see some of them get their moment to shine. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there. In other entertainment-related news, another Netflix cancellation. This one personally breaks my heart because I love this show, but the OA has been canceled after 2 seasons, which absolutely sucks because I really, really like that show. I was looking forward to see what was going to happen in the 3rd season, but they canceled it. And, I don't think it certainly wasn't as popular as some of the other shows. But still, man, it was It's pretty shitty. It sucks. It's a good show. I wouldn't recommend watching it at this point because if you do, you're just gonna get left hanging because season 2 ends on a cliffhanger, and now we'll never know what's supposed to happen. Sucks. It is a good show though. I was really looking forward to season 3. Ugh, so upset. Now, I want to move on to this next segment here. Crisis on Infinite Earth is going absolutely ballistic for the CW. They have so many things in motion right now, and I can understand why. Obviously, we're reaching Arrow, the end of Arrow for season 3. Season, what is it, 8? With 10 episodes, and they're really pulling out all the stops for Crisis on Infinite Earth. It's going to be pretty much every episode for Arrow, all 10 episodes, are going to be Crisis on Infinite Earth related from beginning to end. And there's a lot of people that are going to be taking a big role. Brandon Roth is going to be playing Superman in a different Earth. He's also going to play his normal role, but he's also going to be playing Superman from a different Earth, which is going to be interesting. Probably the biggest recent news coming out of this is Kevin Conroy will be playing Bruce Wayne in Crisis on Infinite Earth. A lot of people are very excited about this. He is the de facto number one. Some people consider him the number one Batman / Bruce Wayne, even though all his work has been related to the animation. Many years ago, I mean, he's much older now, but many years ago, a lot of people had wished that he had gotten an opportunity to play the role in real and not just animation. However, this is going to be his chance to play at least Bruce Wayne. The rumor is that it's going to be based on Batman Beyond, and he's going to be the older Bruce Wayne. So whether or not he's going to have a younger Batman or if he's going to play Batman, I don't know. But that's been the biggest news as of late regarding the Crisis on Infinite Earth. Along with that, we got Black Lightning is coming into the mix. You know what I mean? We got all the other cameos that we've had before. It's all about the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor. It's supposed to be the end of Oliver Queen. I have a feeling there's going to be a swerve where he does actually live, but he can't return to his time because, I don't know, something about his death. It's almost like they played their cards too early, but, you know, who knows? He might still die. I'm just kind of being a little bit like I always look for swerves when it comes to these shows because you never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's going to be big, and it's tough for me because the last few seasons I have waited until the Arrow and the Flash have all come to Netflix so I could binge watch it because they have so many multiple breaks throughout their season. It really takes away from being engrossed into what's going on, especially after the new year. They have like two mid-season breaks after the new year, and it's really annoying. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait on this one. I might have to start watching this one from season 1 on both. So we'll see. I think there's a lot more going on too. You know, obviously you have Batwoman, which right now is not getting good reviews. We talk about judging a show until we actually watch it, especially one that's female-led, when it comes to judging it for pushing too much social justice warrior tropes. So far, it looks like Batwoman is following that trend, and it's unfortunate. I like Ruby Rose. You know, she's doing her job. She's following the line. She's following the creator, but you know, it's like, yeah, it's not really going too well with at least in the early going, from what people have been saying about Batwoman. So yeah, unfortunate, but nonetheless, she'll do well during the Crisis on Infinite Earth. So it starts December 8th with Supergirl, followed by Batwoman on Monday, December 9th. Then The Flash, Tuesday, December 10th. Arrow, Tuesday, January 14th. So you have to wait a month for it to continue, 2020. And then January 14th, 2020, the last one on Legends of Tomorrow. So interesting. No more Arrow. I think Flash will do fine. And I think once Flash is over, that's probably it for the CW Arrowverse, unless they decide to expand on it. Whether or not they decide to bring in a Batman. They need to do a Batman show already. We're not going to get one because obviously there's new Batman movies getting created. But I think that would be a great show for the I think it would be great for DC to do that, to basically have a Batman show. Gotham was okay, but Gotham was about, nobody gives a I mean, I hate to say it this way, but nobody really cares about, Commissioner Gordon. I mean, people want to see Batman. That's really what it comes down to. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.